Well, here I am inside my paint booth. And I'm fighting fish eyes. Quite a nightmare. So I've been sanding down and kind of using this hatch as a test panel. See if I can get some paint on there without a fisheye. I tried doing the doors again and man, it's worse than ever. And you know, the first paint I put on there had fisheye eliminator in it. So all of my equipment has it in there. It's embedded in the paint that was on there before. So I think I got to use it from here on out. So I'm trying it again using the fisheye eliminator. And I put it on wet and they start to appear again. So I'm just trying some really dry coats right now. And trying to get this to harden up, lay down without some fish eyes coming through in it, because I had a couple on my first coat and I thought, damn it. It seems like the places that are dry, they're not coming around, so I'm just going to let it kick off pretty good to where, you know, it's getting dry darn near. It's still pretty tacky right now. Yeah, I'll put on another couple dry coats and just see if I can get some buildup on there and get rid of those fish eyes, because it's freaking pissing me off. Right through the center there, that looks good. I don't see any. I got a couple here I'm trying to cover up. That all looks good. A couple more over there I'm trying to cover up. And who cares what the top part looks like? The glass is going to cover it up. So yeah, I don't even want to show you what that looks like. But and disturb the dust or whatever. So I'll see if I can't get this nailed down. If I can, I'm going to go ahead and sand the doors back down, see if I can get those nailed down. But what a nightmare I've got going here. Well, I got some paint to lay down finally, so we'll see how that comes out. A little bit of dirt, a couple fish eyes, and I just dabbed some paint over the top of them. I'll sand that flat. Look right there. Other than that, came out pretty good. It's hard to see it in here, probably. And then the hatch, I think that'll be good too, so I'll cut that down tomorrow. Let it sit for a couple days and then polish it out. So far so good, I hope. As long as it doesn't solvent pop. Took my time putting it on. Letting it get dry, you know, tacky in between the coats, so got my fingers crossed. Look at the mess I got going here. Nasty. Just thought I'd show real quick what it looks like when I'm having fun. So yeah, I got some 600 for the DA. I'm knocking this down. Those fish eyes are, you know, clear down to the bottom. I pretty much got to sand off every bit of paint that was put on there to get through those fish eyes. And then once I DA that down, I'll go over it real quick by hand with some wet paper, wet sand it down. That kind of cleans it up a little bit better. What a mess. I frickin' hate painting. Okay, boy, that took forever. Got the body prepped out again, got it covered up. So, got my booth put back together, all cleaned up, so we're going to give stuff another try here. On the doors, yeah, I'm just fighting technique and laying down that paint and fighting the fish eyes and fighting all kinds of weird stuff. So I went ahead and sanded the doors down again and the hatch. So we're just gonna slow it down, take it easy. I'm gonna spray the hatch all by itself, and we'll see how it comes out. And if it comes out okay, we'll get the doors done. And we'll go one step at a time here. Try and make something turn out. It's kind of funny how painted car with the door open out here in the middle of the dirt in the middle of the summer, and it comes out just show car perfect, not even care about it. And then when I want to show car perfect black paint job, you know, I just can't get nothing to go right. So every problem in the book I've thrown at myself, and that's happened before on another car I did. Had to paint it a couple different times. So here we go. I hate doing stuff twice. Well, so far so good on the doors and the hatch. A little bit of dirt, but that'll polish out, no big deal. Got on there nice and wet. Looks pretty good. No fish eyes. So as long as I don't get any solvent pop from sticking it on there too much, too heavy, should be good. So we'll see what it looks like in the morning. If it looks good in the morning, I got it made. Alright, let's see. It's hard to know what's going on since the last time I put something on film. Because, man, been through a lot trying to get this damn thing done. And I think I finally got some paint on these parts here that's going to be good to go. I think I showed it right after I shot it. Yeah, guess what? I ended up having a little bit of solvent pop, just teeny tiny little bubbles from putting it on too heavy and not being in the right temperature and moisture in the air, just everything against me. And but I was able to sand it down with 1500 and get them all out of there. Check this out. I mean, this is how frickin' anal I'm getting. Got my magnifying glass out there, making sure there ain't nothing in there except, you know, sand scratches. And that is just flat as flat can be. I mean, look at the reflection I get off there just from sanding it with 1500. This thing is going to be like a piece of glass when I get it polished, so it's going to look real good. And you know, the dirt that was in there, none of that's going to show. I think I got one little piece of dirt. It's actually a different color. I'm not going to try and sand out. Got to expect some of that painting in my garage here. And even in a professional booth, you're going to, yeah, even in a professional booth, you're going to get a little bit of dirt sometimes. So, man, I finally feel relieved, a little bit of happiness. I'll feel real happy when I see that sucker shine. So I got the heat turned up. The stuff is still pretty darn soft. I need to try and get it cured out. And I'm just going to let it sit like that probably till I get everything done, and then I'll hit it with the polisher. So next thing I'm going to do is get the body in here and attempt to get that thing painted. So either I'm going to be real happy or real sad when that happens, one or the other. Yeah, I figured I might as well show this. I'm sure there's some guys out there wondering, you know, why I didn't paint the whole door at one time. Well, the back of the door came out good. You know, the rest of this, good enough anyway for the inside. So, just run a back, what's called a back mask off of this. You put your you know, like if put your paper on there backwards basically, so you run your tape on the bottom with the paper coming out this way, then you fold it up under and it doesn't leave a hard edge. And you can feel a little bit of a paint edge on the back, but I'll clean that up with some 1500 and polish that. But that's a way to get a soft edge back masking like that. Oh, that's gonna look good, man. I can't wait.